Hey, it's your girl, the Ordained High Priestess, coming at you today, January 13th, for a reading. As you saw in the last video, I reset my deck. It's time to ring this bell 3 times. Let's get at it. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards. I'm not getting any messages. If I do, I'll let y'all know as I shuffle. I'm sorry if I sound a little quieter than usual. Partially it's because I'm a bit tired. And if you watched the other video, I was bringing up issues with vitamin D deficiency, as well as progesterone, like low progesterone, as well as PCOS. I go through that. And then also, I forgot to mention, couple that with ADHD. It's like my brain is wired for me to stay up late at night. And when I used to work night shift at one of my previous jobs, it was actually a plus for me to stay on night shift because I was able to get the sleep that I needed. But my body is adjusting, and then I'm currently trying to take vitamin D because during the winter seasons, obviously we don't get a lot of sun. So it's really affecting me where my sleep and everything is a little wonky. And it's funny as I keep staring at the bottom card on the magical spell cards deck where it says dream sweet sleep deep. Oh my god, that's a mouthful. Where it says sleep that's deep and lasts till more wondrous dreams for days reborn. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle again. But yeah, I just find it funny as I've been staring at that card and I'm like, you didn't have to call me out like that. And by the way, this deck has been reset as well. Alright, let's see what's going on. So energy, action, result. Not result. Right relation. Don't be like me and read tarot cards when you're half tired. I promise you though, I'm going to give a good reading even though I am tired, because this is where crew steps in through me sometimes, and I kind of, I'm starting to feel it as I'm talk, where they sometimes step in and kind of give me that little jolt of energy, and they help me wake up and do what I need to do. So we have the Four of Pentacles on the bottom, which is very interesting. This is talking about hoarding. This is talking about keeping things close to the chest. This is talking about saving up enough money that you have it overflow, but don't save up to the point where you're ending up like the Scrooge or like the Grinch or wherever you want to like a miser. So, and also this is saying when it comes to communication, you want to watch how you're bottling things up. Especially I want to call out my black women here who are subscribed to my channel or on my TikTok, since we're in the end days here with the app. I was going to say, if there's been studies that have come out where it's shown that we are more prone to having autoimmune disorders. PCOS is one of them, if I remember correctly, because it's an endocrine disorder, but I think it's also autoimmune. But it's due to stored anger, because in society it's not acceptable for us to express our anger. So I want you to keep this in mind as we go through these cards. I'll laugh if I get any Wands cards upside down. So, wow. Okay. I'm here for this. This is a beautiful read. So the energy is the Lovers. This is a Gemini energy. This is talking about self-love. This is talking about loving your fellow man, loving others. This is talking about karma and relationships, right? So the energy is to pour into yourself, obviously, but if you have enough to go around, it's too bad I don't see the Ace of Cups right side out, because that would have supported this message, but it's okay because it still ties in. Sorry, ADHD, follow the stream, bear with me, y'all. So the Lovers card talks about, positive relationships, karmic relationships, the relationships that not only that you have with yourself, but with others. It could be loved ones or your soulmate. Again, soulmates do not always have to be someone you're romantically involved with. It could be a friend who may be a soulmate, a family member who's a soulmate in a non-platonic romantic way. So this is saying how do you pour love into yourself and how do you pour love into others? And I really love that for you. So the action is to believe in yourself, believe in what you're saying, believe in the power and the weight behind your words. Believe in what you're speaking up for or in or have you, and also know that your words are your sword. This is almost giving me the vibes of the pen is mightier than the sword, because through writing, through penmanship, we're also using our voice, right? So I want you all to look at it that way too, where you're cleaving a way or a path with your words. And sometimes this is what I'm feeling here. It's almost feeling like words of affirmation and words of like care and words of, they're coming from the heart. So it's very interesting where it's like your words have weight. You're carving a new path on how you're going to speak up and interact with people. And I'm trying to be mindful of time, because I know sometimes I can talk and go on and on and on. But this is telling me here, like, you know, your words hold weight. And you're finding that you're starting to speak up from a place of love. And you're speaking up from a place of not only intuition and not only just intellect, but also from a place of emotional love. Like, you're really speaking from the heart. This is like giving me heart chakra vibes. So this is like coming from a period where you were kind of closed up, and it almost feels like in my mind's eye, I feel like I'm seeing him turn the pentacles. So I know I'm definitely reading these cards right. It's almost like turning the wheel. Like, it's almost like a safe where you're turning the crank or the dial or what have you. And it's like you're opening up. And the Lovers kind of confirms it, because look where this is. This is near his heart chakra, right? Right in the chest, the solar plexus, the heart chakra. More so near the heart chakra. So next we have our Queen of Cups. This is your Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio card. Of course, we see this as the ultimate mother card, but this is also saying, how are you healing your mother wounds? How are you healing yourself? Because with this sword, this is saying you're pouring love into yourself, because you realize, for some of us, especially I know with us Black women, I feel like one of the biggest things in our community is the issue sometimes, I'm not saying all of us, some, where we have issues with our moms growing up, and sometimes we may become estranged, and we're learning to be our own mother. We're learning to be our own parent. So I feel like with this read, this is becoming a situation where you're becoming more emotionally vulnerable and available, but you're doing it within means, like you're still guarding your heart, but in a way where you're pouring from a place of love and a place of being secure. And you're spreading the love, or you're loving on others like how you would have wanted to be loved on by your mom or someone who was your mother figure and they failed you, right? So I want you to look at this and know that you're nurturing yourself. I have no idea what that is. Sorry. That was weird. But I want you to know that you are pouring into yourself. You're coming from a place of love, and you're standing firm in that love, or in these relationships with others, and you're evolving and you're changing from a place of, you know, being closed off to being more open and being more emotionally open, and following your intuition and letting your intuition guide your instincts on how to navigate this new you and these new relationships. And this is absolutely beautiful for y'all. So anyway, this has been the Ordained High Priestess. I know I've talked your ear off enough. Be sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe. And I'll be back later on tonight with another read, probably for the TikTok ban. Bye.